Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the forecast for this upcoming full moon that's occurring on July 21st, 2024. I'm going to break it down for each life path number and see what the energies have in store. Before we get into that, this is a general forecast. If you would like a personalized forecast or numerology reading for your own numerology and your own energies, please book some time with me. I would love to work with you. My information is in the description box below. Also, if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that the algorithm knows to promote this little channel and help it to grow. Really appreciate your support, and thank you so much for being here. All right, let's take a look. Life path number 5. So you are going to be working with the energies of the 23-5 for this illumination. So ultimately your own vibration of the 5, but also you have this influencing energy of the 23. So let's break that down. This is going to be a time where I would say really pay attention to, I want to say, your integrity, right? This is a time to be truthful, to be helpful to others, to yourself as well, but to others. Pay attention to your attitude, because if you can maintain a healthy, good, either neutral or positive attitude about whatever is presented to you at this time, you could see that be rewarded with material gain, with peace of mind, with contentment, with new connections that come through for you. So just pay attention to your emotional response to things. Things may not go the way you necessarily would want them to, but there's still going to be sort of that golden nugget within that experience that you can pull from. So try to be looking for that, right? So that you can see the good of the experience and how it can work for you as opposed to against you. Would say that this is a great time to seek the advice of others, right? Now, you get to decide what you use from that advice, right? Because only you know what is best for you in your own journey. But this is definitely a time to, I wouldn't even say seek out the advice. I would say seek out the expertise of others, because you may be in some kind of creative mode, some kind of position where you know a lot, right? But you don't know everything. And so there's definitely something more to be learned in that area. So if you find like a mentor, or if you find a teacher or something like that, they can really open up so much for you along those lines. So this is going to be a time to be humble, to be vulnerable, put yourself out there and recognize your limitations, and then seek the assistance for those limitations from somebody who has strengths in those areas. So a lot of progress can be made when we recognize that we can't do it all, that we don't know it all, right? So this is going to be a time for you all to recognize where it is that you keep getting stuck because you're trying to do it all, or you're trying to take it all on yourself. You're definitely not meant to be an island, especially as a 5. So where can you reach out to others to assist? Where can you delegate? Where can you collaborate? I would also say, if you can do that, right? If you can do that, I think you will see your pursuits and your goals be attained much quicker and much more successfully and much more fulfilling than if you try to do it all yourself. And that can also be in relationships too, right? So where is it that you are trying to be everything for everyone? Or where is it that you expect others to be everything for you? This is a lot of sort of self-realization and self-contemplation in this energy. So take it for what it is and what comes up for you under this illumination. Because there's definitely something there that it can show you about yourself that can actually help your creative pursuits and your relationships and sort of take them to the next level. You could see that you could have some kind of inheritance, some kind of material goods or settlement happen at this time. Some legal proceedings might come up, but there's like this protection type of energy with a 23. So you are protected. You are things are going to fall into your favor. Might not be exactly or look exactly the way you want it to, but you're going to feel some sense of relief with that completion, right? Or things coming to closure, because again, it's a full moon as well. But if there are legal proceedings, or if there are some things that need to come to completion, even if it doesn't completely go in your favor, there will be some kind of sense of relief for that closure so that you can finally move forward. You may find an opportunity to enter into some new contracts at this time, and these contracts could alter your life in some way. But it's probably going to require some kind of either quick decision on your part or definitely decision on your part, right? So just make sure this would be a time where I would say, don't necessarily seek the advice of others unless it's, an attorney or something to look over the fine print. But I would say this is not going to be the time to call a friend and get their perspective, because whatever this is, whatever this contract may be, you are going to feel the effects of it. It's going to be your life. You're going to be the one moving through sort of the consequences, good or uncomfortable, of that signing that contract. It's going to be your name on there. So make sure that it feels right for you for the direction that you want to be moving in. Marriage is an example of this, right? So, it's a beautiful contract to enter into. But if you're only entering into it because everybody's telling you you should, or because you have FOMO, because all your friends are getting married, et cetera, then this is going to be a time to review that and make sure that you're doing what's right for you in this moment that is helping you to move in the direction that you want to be moving in down the road, right? Towards your goals, towards your greater visions. Would definitely say be careful of opposition at this time. Be careful of where you invest your energy and where it is that you participate. I would say don't allow differences of opinion to turn into quarrels, to turn into, you taking a severe approach and sort of alienating you from others. You don't want to burn bridges at this time under this energy. This is a time for coming together, for, having an open mind, etc., for healing, for seeing each other's perspectives, working together. So just be careful about not sort of taking on the idea that my way is my way or the highway type of thing, because you will burn bridges that way, and you could sort of have a little bit remorse down the road when this energy subsides that you didn't sort of hit the pause button and be more responsive as opposed to reactionary. So just be mindful of those emotions at this time. Hope it's a great one. Take care, fives. Bye for now.